All right, excuse the F-35s taking off and landing at Moffett Field in the background. That's what you're hearing. I'm sure it's coming in pretty loud right now. So this is the 2024 M340i in Alpine Vice or Alpine White. So this was a customer ordered car, and it's basically got no options on it. And they backed out, so we now have the M Performance exhaust on the M340i for 2024. So let's go over this particular build. Again, there's not much on it. See our revised front end, revised headlights, which also are sort of reminiscent of what's on the X1, but it appears all future vehicles are going to have the halo lights basically be sort of like arrows or half of an X pointing out. So in front, you've got a revised front fascia, much more aggressive looking front bumper, lots of air intakes. Then gone is cerium gray. Our kidney grille is still sort of that classic-ish proportion, so not enlarged that you see on the M3 or M4 or 4 series. All right, so let's move to the side here. So these are the style 848M wheels. They are 18-inch wheels, the standard that come on the vehicle. They are also all-season tires. We have the M Sport calipers in blue. Take a step back and take an Alpine White on the G20 chassis. Make our way to the back. Well, let's take a look at the calipers. So you can see the M badging remains on the M340i, but this is basically a single piece. It doesn't look like this is a clip-in that you find on the M3, M4. All right, so moving out back, M340i badging in chrome. The M Performance exhaust, we'll take a listen to that later on. Revised faux diffuser, so a lot more aggressive looking. Lots of high gloss black plastic here. You can see our gurney flap in body color. And here's Alpine White out of direct sunlight. All right, so we'll make our way inside, go over pricing and options, of which there are none. The Alpine White, of course, is a non-metallic paint, which means no cost. So our M-style mirror caps, not quite visible. All right, so opening up, we have the black perforated sense stick, which of course is a no-cost option. Now for M340i's and M440i's for store inventory, you generally do not spec leather, but comfortable seat. And of course, you have lumbar support, standard, but do not have side bolster adjustment. You do have to step up to leather for that. And then M badging on the door sill. So on the inside, your standard M Sport steering wheel, but notice there are no tricolor or M color stitching on there. Shift paddles, cruise control buttons over on the left. iDrive 8 in front of me. No heads-up display, which means no premium package. And the curved display again. Note this is iDrive 8. So this is a 2024, so iDrive 8.5 is not going to show up, at least for now, on the 2 Series or 3 Series, or even the 4 Series unless you go i4. And then the trim here is the aluminum rhombosil anthracite trim, which is standard on the M340i. Then we got our gear selector nub, iDrive controller, all the usual buttons here. All right, so starting price of the 2024 M340i is $57,600. All those things are included. You got the, and we down the M Performance exhaust for another $2,500. Floating hubcaps for another $165. All told, MSRP for this particular example, $61,260. All right, we'll go into the back seat, take a look at the trunk as well as under the hood. All right, but before we do so, we're going to take a listen at the M Performance exhaust. So I'm going to put a microphone down here, hopefully not blow out your eardrums. Again, car is in Sport Plus. All right, so that is done. We'll hop in the back seat. Again, comfort access still appears here on the LCI. All right, so here's the view from the back seat. Moonroof shade is open. In front of me, another climate zone in the back, so that still remains. The controls. Knee room and leg room, really, really good. And of course, headroom, no issue whatsoever in the G23 series. Right, so moving the back, we can also use our kick to open. So I'll let you know, for 2024, this one does not have it, but the power tailgate does return as an option. It's a separate option, so make sure if you like that, you specify that. But the cargo area is pretty generous. No extra storage below the floor there. No kick to close. It is not powered. All right, so we'll make our way to the front. Pop the hood here. All right, so underneath the hood is the B58 inline-six 3-liter turbo engine, 382 horsepower, 369 torques. Now, I did see a comment about the engines being loud. They are fairly loud, so you notice insulation up here, at least on some of the vehicles. And the hood closed, you don't really hear the engine noise that much, but it does make some noise. All right, we'll take a step back. But that's it for a tour around the 2024 M340i. We'll see you at the next video.